I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with a 3-minute cattle market update for Wednesday, November the 4th. And we've got to start selling some of these calves. We're way behind selling these calves, no matter what the market's going to do. But so far this week, we started out with live cattle. For December, on Monday, we were down just a nickel, and then Tuesday down $1.45, settling on Tuesday at $140.22. Feeder cattle were up on Monday, 137, and took it all back and a little more, 162 down on Tuesday to close on Tuesday at 190.65. And you know, that's okay. We just need to start selling some of these calves. The market's not that bad, and we're in a good spot. Your weighted average on your fat cattle last week on 98,000 head, which was a good run of negotiated sales. Live sales average 136.22, which was up 84 cents. Dress was 209.88, up 139. The big trade was due to that early week trade that they had, and then they had some more cleanup sales late, so added up to quite a few. Why did the Packers buy so many of them? Well, you can imagine, because they thought they were getting a pretty good deal on them. And so we expect that the market could be better, but the board could crash that. But supposedly there's some real tight numbers of fed cattle out there, but Chicago could mess that up. Look at Oklahoma City on your feeder cattle market. It's only at 8,600 head, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but last week on Friday it rained all day long, and I mean, it is really wet around there. That's a good run for as wet as it was. Feeder steers on a very light test, steady to $2 lower. Good weaned calves that are ready to turn out on wheat pasture, $5 to $10 higher. Others mostly steady. Joplin had 5,000 on Monday. Yearlings 2 to 5 lower. Calves very uneven. You know, we're taking the daylight savings really takes the hobby farmer out of the market right now. He's not in there picking around buying, and he's going to have to sell the calves that he's had around home. We're talking about the smaller time guys that have a job in town, because they just don't get a chance to see them. It's dark when they go to work, and it's dark when they get home, and most of them's wives work too. So it's taking the hobby farmers out of the cattle market here when we get into the daylight savings time. Bluegrass stockyards in Lexington, look at Cattle Market Central there. They had 120 steers, weighed 815, bring $200.25. That's the best market I could find anywhere on big yearlings, was in Lexington, Kentucky. And the reason that is because those were true yearlings. Most of these other big cattle I have in the northern plains, out west and places, are just big old calves. But true yearlings still bringing good money where you can find them. Look at the Phillips, South Dakota report, had another 10,000 head, mostly steers, and those popular weights of steer calves were mostly steady. Heifers on a lighter run of heifers, but still quite a few. Showed to be quite a bit higher, but it was mostly due to a couple strings of replacement quality heifers in there. Check out DV Auction this week on Friday. Joplin Regional Stockyards has a special video you can see on DV Auction, and also on Friday, Central States Beef Masters out of Heber Springs, Arkansas is going to have their production sale. And that's all for right now. We'll talk to you on Friday.